Today in Madden 23, I attempt to build the worst NFL team I possibly can that can go 0-17. This team will be built by spinning the wheel of NFL teams and taking a player from the team that we get and adding them to our team. Then for every loss that we get in the regular season, we can release our best player from the team. Sadly though, if we win the game, we have to add the best player from the team that we beat. So what's going to happen is, if you're new here, I'm going to spin this wheel of NFL teams, and whichever team I land on, I have to pick a starting player, but I have to try to build the worst team possible. And I'm basing it off of Madden 23 roster, so anything that happened in free agency, trades over the offseason will not count. So with that being said, let's get into our first spin here, and which is our first NFL team we're going to take a player from. This is going to be the Raiders. This is going to be tough. They have great skill position players, honestly. Waller's still there in this one. Adams is there. Jacobs is there. So I actually think I'm going to go ahead and select Derek Carr. Right there is a perfect example of what we're talking about when it comes to Madden 23 rosters. This does not include Carr on the New Orleans Saints just yet. Next team up, we have the Chiefs. This is another tough one. I could go wide receiver or running back. I'll go with running back. And Madden says that Jerick McKinnon is the top running back for the Chiefs in terms of overall from last season. So we're going to have to go ahead and go with Jerick McKinnon. Now, the Eagles are tough. They have great players all around. So I'm going to need a second to think about this. The Eagles are just tough. There's not a bad player on this team at any of these positions. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with Dallas Goedert. I am not liking the way this team is going. We have three pretty good players. I'm not going to lie. So I don't like that at all. Next is the Giants, and I'm taking our best wide receiver. And that means Sterling Shepard is going to join the team. He's pretty solid wide receiver. He's not a superstar wide receiver, but that's fine. Falcons, I think I'm also going to go with a wide receiver. So that'll bring Drake London to the team. Our wide receivers are not amazing, so I'm a fan of that. Next up is the Colts. Now, the Colts are tough because they have a lot of good players at the positions we need, so I'm going to go with Michael Pittman. I'm not feeling that confident right now with this team. This looks like a team that could easily win a game. Next up is Seattle. I want to say their offensive line is not amazing. I might go that way. So we need a really bad defense and a running back too. What are we going to get? Steelers, I'm not too mad about it. Najee Harris will add to the running back spot. This team needs the worst defense in the NFL. We need a terrible, terrible defense. And the Cardinals have a couple pieces, but they're pretty bad. I'll take it. This is a pretty good team, honestly. We want this team to be way worse. I don't know how we're going to go 0-17 with them, but hopefully we start losing right away. And the defense, because it is Madden 23 roster, still has J.J. Watt on it, not retired yet. Buda Baker. So we need to start losing some of these stars fast. I know for sure the first time I did this video, we won in week 1. So that was not a great start, obviously, to go 0-17. It was over in week 1. I don't remember what happened in video 2. We might have won again in week 1. I'm not 100% sure on that. But so far, so good. Derek Carr, 3rd and 10 from his own 25. No yards picked up yet. Let's keep it that way. Let's go 3 and out up the middle. Here comes pressure. Let's go, Nick Bolton. We have a chance to tie this game late into the 4th quarter. We're going to try to kick 3, I imagine. We missed. Thank you. Kansas City, can you finish this game? 2nd and 15, 3rd and 7. 1 first down. 4th and 1. They're going to have to punt it. Are they going to punt it? I imagine they're going to. Yeah, it's a touchback. We have a drive to possibly tie or win this game. There's no way. 2nd and 3, 10-yard pickup. The time ran out. Thankfully, Madden Logic didn't call timeouts for us, and we barely get away with a loss. And by us losing that game, we thankfully can start to release some of our best players. We are going to get rid of 91 overall Buda Baker, making this defense worse. And we need to start this off on a huge losing streak by losing to the Raiders and Rams to drop some more of our good players. And thankfully, we lost those next 2 games to the Raiders was a close one, and the Rams were a close one. We have some good offensive weapons for Carr. Let's start to get rid of them. There goes 88 Dallas Goedert. And our best wide receiver 1, Michael Pittman. We will see you later. And can we hopefully continue the losing streak into week 4 against the Panthers? So Carr's best 2 weapons are gone. Pittman, Goedert, no more Buda Baker. We gotta lose again. Panthers are 1-2 though. Every time I do a Madden sim, the Panthers are amazing, but this time around, when I need them to beat us, they start off the season 1-2. So it's 3rd and 5. We need to punt here. We don't want to start off with points. That is the worst thing that can happen, is scoring points right now. Carr, here comes pressure. Burns, here he comes. Takes him down, and a fumble. Oh, I was hoping we could recover that. But we actually did recover that. I don't know why I said I hope we recover it. I meant to say Panthers recover. They start off 7-3. I love to see it. Is Sam Darnold the quarterback right now for this team? Sam Darnold, keep playing good right now. 21-10. We are losing by 2 scores. Still 2 scores, 24-10. End this game, Carolina. Don't let us come back right now. We score a touchdown, but we don't have enough time. It's a 4-game losing streak. And with that loss, we can officially send JJ Watt into retirement. JJ, we'll see you later. We have 3 insanely tough matchups next. With the Eagles, we should lose that game. At Seattle should be tough, and the Saints should be tough too.
A few moments later.
And we beat the Seattle Seahawks 35-21. From losing to the Eagles, I was able to release Najee Harris from the team, but because we beat the Seahawks, we sadly have to add an 89 overall X-Factor DK Metcalf. And now we face, like I said earlier, the Saints followed by the Vikings and the Seahawks again. This is a must-lose game against the Saints, and we're down right now. We're actually winning, which is kind of like being down. We don't want to win. We're going to win back-to-back games, aren't we? New Orleans, please. Let us choke. Let us choke. Oh my, we got to jump in. Oh, I think we're going to win just barely. 1st and 10, 8-yard rush by McKinnon. Don't do it to us. 1st and 10, we can win it with a game-winning field goal. We're really going to win this game. Unbelievable. Saints do have 21 seconds, though. Can they do something? 17-yard reception to MT, but it's over. We have to add another player to the team. And now we're moving backwards, adding a 90 overall Marshawn Lattimore. This is what the offense looks like at this point after 7 games. Defense also looks like it got worse so far. I have to keep jumping into games. We need to lose a game. I have to see us lose another game. We have to get back on track. We're getting too hot right now. I don't like it. I don't like a 2-game winning streak. I much preferred the 5-game losing streak, and that's what we want to see. We are good luck to losing when we jump in. Every time we jump in, their drives go nowhere. I just have to keep jumping into all these games. We're still at the 25-yard line. No yards been picked up the middle. Here comes Kendricks. There's no way that the Vikings have only put up 12 points on this defense that we have. We have 1 good corner, 2 good corners. That's all we have. And it's really a tied game. But the Vikings, we're in overtime. Are you kidding me? We are literally in overtime on the verge of winning another game. 13-yard reception to Osborne. Get a field goal and you win, Minnesota. I don't even know how we're in overtime right now. 17-yard pickup for Hawkinson. I got to watch it go down, jumping in on the field. Just give the ball to Dalvin Cook, let him run in the end zone, and let us take away a superstar player. Cook, up the middle, get in there, Dalvin Cook. Has stopped our winning streak. We have lost again. Thank you for coming, Lattimore, but your services are no longer needed. We'll see you later. We need the Seahawks to get their revenge and beat us. The Rams and 49ers are our next 3 games. So our losing streak continued into the Seattle game, and then we beat the Rams after. After losing to his former team, I was lucky enough to get rid of DK Metcalf. And obviously, by beating the Rams, we have to sadly add one of the best defensive players ever, 99 Aaron Donald. How did we beat the Rams? And then definitely, how did we beat the 49ers? And look at the defense now. The 2 players we had to add, we added Nick Bosa from the Niners and Donald from the Rams, obviously. We better not beat the Chargers. How did we beat the Niners? Even the Rams at full health. How did we beat them? They had way more star power than us. Khalil Mack, please ruin this game for us. We better not beat the Chargers. How did we beat the Niners? How did we beat the Rams? I have no clue how that happens. We are trying to lose games, and we've won 4 games. We won more games than the Bears and the Texans did last year, and they were trying to win for most of the year. We better end this season with 4 wins. And I can't wait to see other teams that we did better than. Joey Bosa, please ruin the game. There's no way. There's no way we have an open receiver. Drake London just got open deep on a 3rd and long. Khalil Mack, someone sack Derek Carr. Khalil Mack, thank you. How are we even winning any games? I don't understand. Especially our defense was horrible before the additions of Bosa and Donald. We gotta throw that one away. Start off with a 3-0 lead. Somehow we're up 10-0. Justin Herbert, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're down 17-0, or we're up 17-0. I don't want that. There's no way. Okay, Chargers, we need to choke this game away. Please choke this game away. Chargers take the lead. Chargers make it a 4-point game, and we drive down the field last second, get a touchdown. Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable. Derwin James is on the team. Our final 5 games of the season are Patriots, Broncos, Bucks, Falcons, 49ers. We can win most of these. Luckily, we finally lost to the Patriots, but we beat the Broncos right after. With that loss, we were able to get rid of Aaron Donald. So we lost to the Buccaneers, which is good, obviously, but we picked up our 7th win of the season by beating the Falcons, and now we play the 49ers in the final week of the season. Luckily, after looking at the standings here, we are officially eliminated from playoff contention contention, but we're the 20th best team in the NFL. There are 12 teams worse than us. From that loss to the Bucks, we got rid of 99 overall Nick Bosa. Hopefully, our final addition this year is from the Falcons' 90 overall guard, Chris Lindstrom. And this is a look at the offense going into our final game. And this is what the defense looks like. So we didn't go 0-17, but can we at least end the season on a loss? On the right note, can we end this season on a loss? And that's a great way to start. I'm looking for Carr to have one of the best stat lines of his career. 5 picks, negative passing yards, negative rushing yards, no completions. So far, so good, because we've been going backwards against this 49ers team. They don't have Bosa, though, but we don't have him anymore either. So no Bosa in this game. Can we get a sack on Carr? Please tell me that was out of bounds. Thankfully, it was. I cannot believe we won 7 games. We started off so good, which means we started off so bad. And we ended the second half of the season so good. And we're in the lead in the 4th quarter. We're going to beat the 49ers, aren't we? Luckily, we're down. And we win at the last second again. We've done that so many times. And we end the season with having to add a 99 overall Trent Williams to the team. And now let's look at some of the teams that were actively trying to win games that we won more games than. The Commanders, Texans, Falcons, Lions. There's going to be a lot. Rams, Saints, Colts, Broncos, Panthers, Bears, Dolphins, Steelers. We tied with the Jets, Browns, Cardinals. The Seahawks got in just by 1 game. If we actually beat them in both games, we would have made the playoffs instead of Seattle. We would have had a playoff team when trying to go 0-17. That's gonna do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. In the comments down below, make sure to check out my other channels, and also make sure to follow me over on my social media. But I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace.